Okay guys, so as promised earlier on when we showcased the Aarif boxes, Aarif's gonna show you now using the tackle from the boxes, a couple of traces that you can make. So what we're gonna do is we will do the traces over a series of a few videos, and then I'm gonna also post the videos on our website. So in case you ever want to, there's a section on the website called Tackle Talk, and you can go and have a look at the videos if you lose them. But obviously they'll be posted here on those platforms as well. Right, what are we doing first?
Okay, firstly, in these boxes, this is what you're gonna get. Okay, except this, you have to go out and get your own pencil float. And we have the running weights, the split shots, swivel, hooks, and gummy stops.
Okay.
These are the split shots and the running weights are all the same size as in the box. These are a bit bigger so that it's easier for you to see the traces that we're tying. So we're gonna start off. I'm gonna use some 15-pound line first to tie the traces. And what trace should I tie first?
Let's do the running trace quickly.
Running trace. Okay. You guys can see this. So we get a different color line. So this is just 15-pound line. This here is what you call your hook line, right? When you're doing a running trace.
Okay.
This is your main line coming from your fishing rod. In this case, from our spool of reel of line. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your running weight, your barrel weight, the small one, and you're just gonna put your main line through it, right? Done. Simple. You're gonna take your swivel. There's a variety of knots that you can tie. You get fisherman's knot and everything. Normally how I tie is I'll tie a figure 8. So you grab the two, you hold it together, take your tag end and wrap it around twice. So you're gonna pinch your two lines. You're gonna take your tag end and wrap it around your finger 2 times. 2. Right. And you're gonna push that loops off your finger. There you have the loops. And you take your tag end and you push it through the 2 loops. Done. Then you wet it. Lubricate it a bit. First you fasten your knot up here, and then you just let it slide down. The figure 8 knot is a knot it tightens onto itself, so the heavier something is pulling against it, the tighter the knot is gonna get.
Let's just check how it looks.
Slip.
Okay, so it looks like that when it's done. Or those are the 2 loops that basically...
There's a variety of knots. There's even a variety of ways to tie the figure 8. That's just the way I tie it. So now what you can see is you got your main line, your swivel, and your sinker is stopping at the swivel.
Okay.
Now what you do is you take your hook line, which is about, I'd say about 30 centimeters is okay.
Right.
And you're just gonna do the same thing.
Okay, so that's your leader line basically. Coming off from your swivel.
Leader line or hook line. So you got the 2 knots tied onto your swivel and your weight. And now the last thing to do is obviously your hook. So for your hook, you can tie figure 8, you can tie fisherman's. It all just depends on you and your preference. Cinch it down. Cut off your tag end always, so the presentation is good. And there you have it. This is simple running trace.
So you got the sinker from the main line to the swivel, and then you've got your hook line, and then your hook is connected. And that, people, is one trace that you can use or make from the Aarif box, which is these ones that we're selling right now. And it's good for river fishing, or even if you go dam fishing. Basically what happens is the sinker, once it gets to the ground, after you throw the line in the water, that sits at the bottom, and then the water sort of lifts this up. And because it's running free, that's why they call it a running sinker. It's running free, that's why it presents your bait nicely in the water so that the fish can see it, and then they will take sharp.